Hey guys, Finders here. Bringing you some Road to Specialization in Halo 4 here, and this is actually my first time playing through the game. So at the beginning here, I'm just customizing my loadout. I do have up till I'm level 40 already pre-recorded because at the time of Halo 4 being released, I didn't actually plan on releasing it, but I recorded it just for fun anyway to test out the PVR in the first place. It's when I got the game, I totally hardcored it. I just played it for, what was it? It was like 24 hours in 2 days or 3 days over the weekend, and I got to level 40 and I actually stopped because I wanted to see if I could do live comm from 40 to 50 before I hit my specialization. So right here I'm just checking out everything. I didn't actually know what most of this stuff was because this was actually my first Halo I've ever played, so I didn't really understand what it kept saying there, so I kept trying to change my service tag back to default because I didn't really want to change it. I thought, oh, that's the default it gave me, I'll just keep that. And so here I go. I think I do choose Infinity Slayer first. I'm pretty sure I do. Or either Infinity Slayer or Dominion. Because, well, Dominion I think is one of the best game modes, or besides Oddball. Oddball I find actually really fun, just throwing the ball back and forth between my teammates. And just, trying to keep it away from the other team. Yeah, see, I did choose Infinity Slayer. And I'll just wait for us to get into the lobby. And another thing is that I had absolutely no idea what these maps were, so I just kind of looked at them and was like, let's just pick this random one here. And you can see most of these people are level 1 as well, except for that dude, the other guy, and the other one over there, the level 11. The game starts, and when I jump into it, you'll definitely notice that I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, and I'm just kind of wandering around aimlessly. I didn't know what that was at first. That's why I opened the menu actually, because I was like, ooh, roster, what is this? And all it is a little thing to your friends. And so here we're loading up, and see, starting game, the score is 500.
Infinity Slayer.
This is on a drift, yes. So here I was like, ooh, what are these classes? Let's just stick with the original, the default one, and let's go. So I switched to my Magnum. This isn't my first Halo. I played Firefight on Reach, but that's it. So I didn't really do much. See, I see people, so I just run away because I don't know. I don't even know why. Just because I didn't really know what I was doing. And actually, you'll notice that I don't actually notice that I have a radar until halfway through the game's already over. And so I come over here, I'm like, ooh, what's this weapon? I pick it up, and I'm like, ooh, this looks fancy, it looks good. And then I tried jumping down the thing, and then I realized it's up only. And yeah, I just kind of got pwned. Here I just run around. Thought that was an enemy, and I think this is the first kill I get. Yes, right here. I think I only have 2 kills with the assault rifle. That one being one. Ooh, nice headshot there I got. I think my next 3 kills with the Magnum are all headshots. See, another one right there. And oof. Yeah. I didn't know the map well, obviously, since it being the first time I played it, and I didn't realize that he was behind me, because as I said before, I didn't know there was a radar. See, I failed at throwing that grenade because I thought, you know, it was going to propel it somewhat straight, but I was obviously wrong. Missed half those shots. Using the hard light shield on him to block him, but I think I was doing it on accident because I actually didn't know I did not have any idea as to what it was or what it did, other than the fact that it puts out a shield, which I guess in its own sense kinda would be reason enough to pull it out when someone's trying to attack you. So right here I'm just, you know, kind of exploring the edges of the map. It's a small map, so you know it's not really that hard to get used to, and if you can tell, I'm actually getting more used to like the controls and the feel for the game. I pick off that AFK guy there. Run around this corner, and I think this is about time when I start realizing that there is a radar, and this is my first assassination here. Just ooh. I didn't know what the ordnance was, so I didn't use it for a while, but when I did, I kind of thought it was pretty cool. That guy, he got me. I think this is when I used my ordnance. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll just use whatever that thingy is. Press down. Oh, okay, so it spawned over here, and I go pick it up, and I'm like, ooh, because I saw some gameplay of this gun, and it just looked amazing. So I was like, ooh, I'll just get that one, and it is actually a pretty good gun, but there's a lot of, like, if you play against skilled players, they're gonna outmatch that thing pretty easily. See, this is when I realized I have a radar, because that's how I knew he was over there. Unlike before, I would have just been like walking around like, oh, is there a guy over here? Oh, no. Sorry if you can hear me yawning. I don't know why, but I don't know. I don't know. So there, I didn't get the kill, and then the guy, he actually picks up my saw, and I tried picking up that guy's, but he took it. And I think this is about the time when the dude with the saw comes around the corner, and I headshot him. But I didn't realize there was a saw, and then there's another guy with the saw right over here that just, you know, destroys me. So I pick up the DMR here, and it looks like a sniper rifle, so I expect it to be a one-shot, and I think this is when I just fell in love with the gun. Sorry for the interruption. That was my stepdad. And see, I just kind of went off with it right here. And I go pick up the sticky detonator, because I don't know, it's, you know, it's called a sticky detonator. Seems like it'd be pretty awesome. I missed that kill here, but I do get this one. And I get that one there too. And then I'm pretty sure I call in. Yep, I call in my ordnance here. Pick it up. Try to find this guy. Oh, there he is. Go up that and die. During the first few games, I'm pretty sure I just used the Magnum. Actually, no, just during this game I used the Magnum a lot. During my next games, I used the DMR because after this match, I just found out it was amazing. So I just keep on using that. And this is the end of the game right here. And I did actually make an an outro. So you'll be seeing that right about now.